Previously in the Brotherverse.
You've been traveling with Tiiashi. A pale man in raggedy clothes bites into your neck.
I feel pale.
We must go to the potion shop of Hagatha Hurtibrawl. Not another one! I guess I should officially welcome you to the city of Greyheart. There's been vampire attacks. If you kill the master vampire, then, everyone stops being vampire. You take back one of your javelins, and you see it go through the heart of Lilith. You don't know what you've all done for our town. You've saved us.
You're welcome.
How can we ever repay you?
Do you have any way to get us into the capital?
My granddaughter Helki is a guard in the king's army. In the morning we shall head to Amnia.
So we have long rested, right?
Yep. Yeah, you have slept through the night at Gran Hag's house.
Oh, good.
Belly's full of ham, energy regenerated, spells regenerated,
Rages.
rages
Re-raged.
regenerated. Yeah, so you're waking up in the morning at Gran Hag's house, happy bellies, and sun is shining through the windows of her extra bedroom where you're all sleeping, I imagine, in one king-size bed.
Heck
It's
yeah.
time to start the day. Vampire free.
Vampire free since 2020 or whatever year we're in.
Since the year
Year of our Lord.
That wasn't acting. That was a real yawn.
Fake yawns are contagious too.
Yeah, that's true.
Henry, you kept hogging all the sheets all night.
I'm recovering from
guess that's
vampirism. Getting the warmth back in my blood. But sorry.
It's all right. I cuddled Hannah.
That's the sound of an unhappy goat.
Very lackluster, bah.
So you guys hear a knock on your door suddenly. Knock, knock, knock.
Who is it?
Who there?
Hey guys, it's me, Ham. We have some breakfast for you if you're interested and up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
absolutely.
Come on out. And you hear him walk away.
All right. Hope there's ham.
Ham and eggs.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get up and put your tunics on and whatnot and walk out, and you see Gran Hag, Hamish, and TE all sitting at the table already. And there's ham and bacon and
And
pork
ham
chops and ham
and hamish and
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 eggs.
you said Ham was there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
His brother is bacon.
Yep. The whole family. It's Thanksgiving morning at the Ham House.
Good morning, everyone.
And they all wave at you, and you hear Gran Hag say, "Good morning. I'm so very happy that you are here to share breakfast with us. And I also have a very nice surprise for you. I was looking over that amulet that you gave me last night, the necklace that you found."
And
she walks over to you, and she says, "This is Lilith's necklace. It's an heirloom of the vampire race." And I'm just going to exit out of character voice and go back into DM. So Lilith's necklace is a magic item that one of you can attune to, and it allows you to cast Vampiric Touch twice a day. And the person who attunes to it needs to, have a piece of their blood touch the amulet, and it will be forever attuned to you. And only to you.
Oh,
do you turn people into vampires?
So Vampiric Touch, basically, you roll a spell attack, and you do damage, and then you regain half the damage as health for yourself.
Oh.
Oh.
And it's a concentration spell up to a minute, so as long as your concentration is still there, you can reuse that spell every turn until the spell ends.
oh wow. Okay, so I was gonna say because Yenri almost became a vampire, he should probably have this. but I know Orc has been craving some magic.
That is true. And then he could be the tankiest tank.
Yeah, he is
ever.
that would be a hell of a tank. Like,
Does this count as magic?
Yeah, Vampiric Touch is a magic spell. It is a warlock or wizard spell. But you know what? Because we don't follow rules here, you can have it.
I'd love to learn some blood magic.
So Grand Hag walks over to you and she hands you a small knife that she pulls out of her pocket and hands you the amulet and the knife. She says, well, I guess we could test to see if you are able to attune.
Sure. I mean, I have plenty of cutlery on me, but thank you for the knife.
This one's sterilized.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good call.
a ham knife.
All right. Orc gingerly places the knife against his hand and then takes it and stabs it into his thigh and grips the amulet.
Don't you do that. Don't you put that knife in your thigh. Orc.
Did he touch the amulet to the blood, or is he just holding the amulet in one hand and bleeding out of his thigh onto like the floor?
I guess he's doing the latter right now.
All right, so Grand Hag looks at him and just shakes her head, and she's like, you have to touch the amulet to your blood.
Oh.
It doesn't
All right.
work if you just bleed.
Okay. I rub the amulet in the blood.
And you see the blood like be sucked into the amulet as you do that. And you pull the knife out and the wound closes up as the rest of the blood is pulled out. And you see the amulet glow like this deep red.
Ooh.
And you feel a slight necrotic power well up inside of you.
I hold the knife and look at Puff.
Yeah? What's that glimmer in your eye, Orc?
Yenri backs away because he recognizes that glimmer.
I gotta test this thing.
He's got the hunger.
Test it on Hannah.
Oh, no,
But
that's
no.
cruel.
Wait, sorry, what are we talking about? I walked away to turn off the heat.
You put out my fire?
Yeah, sorry, Grand Hag. It was really toasty in here.
No. The hearth has been lit for 40 years.
Oh. Oops.
I just slice Puff's tail a little bit.
Ow. That's a part of me.
And he just starts to bleed.
Aren't I
Orcs.
supposed to?
Stop.
Aren't I supposed to feel something?
Orc, this is magic. You can't just go cutting people. You have to cast the spell.
Yeah, God.
He's only done melee damage before. He just doesn't understand how this works.
How do I cast the spell?
You
Not
gotta,
by slicing me with a knife.
you gotta reach deep inside the amulet and bring out its power.
Speak from your heart's fire.
The power is in the amulet?
Yeah.
It's inside the amulet.
The files are in the computer. All right, well, so should I still complete this test or is it working? Is my hand or my thigh healed?
And Grand Hag just says, he's like, yes, I believe it worked since your blood was pulled into the amulet.
Okay. I
We
mean,
probably
I could cut
don't have. Yeah,
Henry a little bit.
there's no
No
cutting
cutting.
involved.
Wait. What? He healed? Am I gonna heal? Or did he just slash me?
No, he healed because his blood was sucked into the amulet and he became attuned to the magic item. You need to stop cutting people. Give me that knife back.
I thought you said if I do damage, then I heal.
Orc, did you read the manual?
No,
I regret all of this.
I'll figure it out later.
Grand Hag, I'm starting to lose a lot of blood out of my tail.
And Grand Hag
you-
just looks over at you, and then she goes and does simple first aid to your tail.
You need a kiss on that boo-boo, Puff?
I need my hand held.
All right, so you guys continue eating breakfast with the with the hams, and after a bit, you're done and you're cleaning up, and Te walks to the door, and she hugs Grand Hag, and she says to the rest of you, "Is like, Te thinks that we have stayed as much as we should. We should leave now, and make our way to Amnia."
Yep.
Agreed. Thank you for your hospitality, hams.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Our, our pleasure. And hopefully my daughter Helki can find you at the gates of Omnia. She should be able to help you.
So we're clear, what's your actual last name? Sorry, we've just been calling you Ham. I don't think that's your name.
Hurdy Brawl.
Okay, we're looking for Helki Hurdy Brawl, not Helki Ham. I want to make sure we get the
No.
right person when we get it.
No, we are not Ham.
Helki Ham.
He's
sounds good.
Ham.
Well, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again someday.
Hopefully. And then she waves goodbye, and you walk out the door and make your way to Tiiyashi's cart, and you get in and you start going down that dusty trail again. And like I said before, you're about 2 days' journey from Omnia, so it is a pretty uneventful ride for 2 days as you're just traveling. And as you get closer and closer to the city of Omnia, you start passing through some like pastoral areas that have a lot of farmhouses, a lot of fields. And as you get closer, you're going by many more like peasant housing. It's starting to become more suburban and crowded. And suddenly in the distance, you start to be able to see a large city sort of crest the horizon. And it's a giant wall that is spreading almost as far as your eyes can see across the land in front of you. And in the center of it, you can see a large hill, and there's a castle stretching up towards the clouds. And Te says, "We approach Omnia. Now, I must say that I have enjoyed traveling with all of you. But just know that when we reach the city gates, we must separate. I know that you're doing some things that Te cannot associate herself with. And so, Te will bid you adieu and wish you the best of luck."
Oh man, you're starting to feel like part of the gang, T.
Right?
You're like our fourth.
Yeah, thank you for everything you've done.
Yeah, she's been here for 3 episodes. Not bad.
Speaking in third person, breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Wow. What a gal.
Yeah.
So you guys continue a little ways longer, and you start to see as you approach the gates that are rising up in front of you that there's actually a long stretch of caravans that are lined up and basically just waiting to enter the city. And Te turns to you again and says, Since Te is in a caravan, my contents must be searched. Every person entering the city of Omnia is catalogued, and so they know where you are at all times. Security is high, which is unfortunate and why we must part ways. If you are on foot, you may go to the front of the gates to another line. She is sad to see you go, but she wishes you the best of luck.
Thank you for everything, Te. We couldn't have made it here without you.
Definitely not.
No problem. Now go, heroes, go.
Nice.
We take off galloping. And we can't stop.
Yeah.
You bastard!
All right.
So we just go get in line, you think, and then Helki will find us?
So I'm hoping. Yeah.
She did say meet her at the gates, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We just play it nonchalantly when we get there to be like, yeah, have you seen Helki around? And, you know.
Hopefully she'll find
is she
us.
working today? Yeah.
Yo, we know Helky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, of course. Come right in.
No cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head towards the front gates.
Yeah. So you guys start walking past all of these caravans, and it's a bunch of merchant caravans. Some are holding produce or livestock or things like that. And you eventually come to a large corral where there's a bunch of people standing. And it's kind of like there's the big main gate, and then there's like a smaller wooden door to the side where people are entering through. And there's a few guards standing up there that have this, they're wearing large iron suits of armor, and they have a clipboard walking around. They're like talking to people and then letting them in. And you see some people showing like pieces of papers as they are being questioned.
Knights with a clipboard. That's fantastic.
That
The
image is
clerical
hilarious.
knight.
They need to have a little ballpoint pen that's shaped like a sword.
Yeah.
Like so.
And name tags.
Was that pen is mightier than the sword? So, yeah, you know what? Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes.
But what if your pen is a sword? And
Yeah. All right. So roll a perception check.
Okay. Nat 20.
9.
26.
7.
All right. So the sea of people just parts as Yenri's vision laser focuses through it. And you see near the gate a short mountain dwarf woman who has short blonde hair. And she's currently talking to another group of people.
Yo, guys. That's a herdy brawl if I ever saw one. That must be Helki.
Oh, yeah?
That's a spitting image of Grand Hag.
Exactly. You think we should just like cut up the line and go talk to her?
I don't know. I guess we could try. How long's this line?
It's more of like a corral. There's some people at the front who are talking to them, but it's kind of an unorganized line. So
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah,
push our way
push
up.
on up there.
Everybody hold hands so we don't lose each other.
all right, so you hold hands and you make your way through the crowd and approach who you believe is Helki, and she's quite focused right now, questioning another person, and she's writing a few things on the end of the line of her paper, and she looks up at the person and says like, "Okay, you may enter." And the person bows to her and walks away, and she sits there just scribing a few notes on the paper.
Helki?
And she turns towards you, and her eyes go wide, and she's like, "Oh, hello. You must be the visitors from my grandmother."
That's right.
Like,
Yep.
I heard of everything that you did in our village, and I am very grateful that you were able to protect my brother and Grandhag and Hannah.
It's our pleasure. They're good people. They really took care of us.
Well, I am happy to hear that. I am at your service. I owe you, as my family owes you. I can get you into the city, but I won't participate in any criminal activities or anything of that nature. My grandma was very brief about that you needed to get into the city, and I'm willing to help you do that.
Oh, that's
Thank
great.
you.
So
How are we going to go about that? We need.
I have to write down your names
Okay.
and where you're from. And she's winking at you as she does that.
Our name.
I blink back at her.
And where we're
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my name is Yorn Pot Fairy.
Yorn Pot Fairy. All right, Yorn Pot Fairy. And where are you from?
Fjorg.
Yorn Pot Fairy from Fjord.
Pot Fairy.
Welcome to Omnia.
Thank you.
My name is Duff Man. From Springfield.
All right, Duff Man. Welcome to Omnia.
Thank you.
And you, large strapping man, what is your name?
Well, thank you. My name is Orc. Pen clipboard.
Orc pen clipboard?
Yes.
All
Is that
right.
good enough?
Orc pen clip broad.
Orc pen clipboard.
And where are you from, Orc?
Henry Puff's town.
Okay. Orc pin clip broad from Yenry Puff's town.
Yeah.
You know what? If this one comes back to bite me, I'm really gonna blame you for all this.
I'm from. What's the other place? Where am I from, Henry?
Bellion?
Bellion. That's the one.
Okay.
All of this is subtly giving away real information.
You just said my real name. I mean,
Puff's real name.
I mean, no, but he just addressed me by it, but in public. The name's Yorn. Orc Pin Clip Broad. Can we just call you Clip Broad for short?
Clip broad. Sure. It's probably better.
Oh my god. All right.
I had a name prepared. I panicked.
It's okay. Orc.
Obviously. Failed a deception check. All right. So Helki writes the rest of your names on the board, and she takes this like stamp out of her pocket and stamps it. And then she takes 3 little pieces of paper and stamps them. And it says Omni and Passport on them. And she hands them to you. And she's like, these are your passports while you're traveling in the city of Omnia. It's like, keep them close in case you're questioned. They're your legal documents of entry.
Wow, it's really easy to counterfeit here. Awesome.
When you know someone.
Oh, I mean,
Jesus.
really easy to I don't know.
All right, so Helki's like shaking her head a little bit. It's like, the things I do for Grand Hag. All right, you may enter.
It's really easy to counterfeit. I mean, fake the. I mean.
If it helps, we
Helgi.
only know your family is ham, so I think you're safe.
Yeah, that's some nice collateral you have. All right.
I'm sorry we were making you so nervous. We're really bad at this.
Yeah, I can see that. Please, just go into the city.
But it's our first time. You're never good your first time. Come on, Helgi.
Okay, I'm done with this.
We'll be fine, I promise. We'll get it together.
All right. Enjoy the city of Omnia.
Thank
And
you.
she bows at you.
Thank you. And we
I
enter
salute
the
her.
door.
All right. So you get in line with this big group of people that's pushing their way in through the door. And when you emerge, you're staring at these multi-story stone buildings that had wood roofs and wood like balconies. And the entire street area is just covered in people. And it stinks a little bit here, not going to lie. It's overcrowded. It's a little dirty. And it's like buildings stacked on top of buildings is what it looks like. It's just overly packed.
It's like the
with
Gary,
everything.
Indiana on the way to Chicago.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shout out Gary, Indiana.
All
Nobody
you
listens
listeners,
from Gary, Indiana. What, is that where most of our listening base is?
Yeah.
I ran the analytics this morning, and yeah.
It's like 99% Gary, Indiana.
It's all Gary.
But yeah, so you're saying this area, and it's a little overwhelming. You keep getting shouldered by people who are walking by and telling you to watch out. I'm walking here. Whoa, all that good stuff.
Slow down.
Hey.
Guys, I am overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are rude here. I like
Big
it.
cities, huh?
Yeah, this is only like your guys' second big city. Unless you consider Zomtal a big city.
That's the one I was thinking of, and I was like, that
it
was
used to
full
be.
of zombies.
Not crowded though.
No.
Crowded with the dead.
Yep.
Fire.
And that old man.
Yeah,
A crowd
he
of
was-
one.
He wasn't crowding anybody.
Yeah.
The moment we find him, we're just like, geez, it's really crowded in here.
Back off, buddy.
The city's really gone to shit. So many people.
So I forget what we're trying to do exactly.
We're trying to free General Sage. She's trapped in the castle dungeon.
Yeah.
So, like, probably head to the castle?
Yeah, I'm guessing we can probably see it from here.
Yeah, I think you said we saw it.
Oh,
Yeah. You can see the spires of the castle like rising up above like the rest of the skyline.
I recall her telling us that we, like, blasted out the wall behind her and then came in.
oh yeah, that is cool that we already know what we're supposed to do.
Or she said we approached as the guards and then blasted out the wall.
I don't remember this at all.
I
She
think
said one
what
day the
Dylan just
guards
said
didn't
is
come.
true.
The second part, we showed up as the guards and then blasted out the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
So maybe we should try to become the guards. It was
Sounds
foretold
like it.
in the prophecy.
It seems like we have to.
Yeah. Well, to the castle? Or to the armory that supplies the castle?
Let's go find a dive bar.
Oh, that sounds promising.
We're
To
all
the tavern.
seedy.
Or we could just go to the castle and knock out a couple guards. Just need armor, a pen, and a clipboard.
Maybe there's just an open application at the castle. We can just apply to become guards, wait maybe a couple days.
Yeah, you see a job board in front of you and it has a take one ticket for guard job.
3 weeks training.
Well, that's no time at all.
That would be a great long con to just train as a guard for like 2 years. Like, we got nothing but time.
And then we pull a Sawyer from Lost and just stay. Because we really like being a guard.
Yeah. What happens? Man, I don't remember Lost.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Sawyer like stays with the others or whatever because he enjoys their lifestyle. I can't believe I remember that. I haven't watched Lost in like 10 years.
I was gonna say, I think that's your second Lost reference recently, and I just assumed you rewatched it.
True. No, it's been a while.
Just had a lasting effect on him.
I did watch the whole series twice,
Okay.
which
Okay.
has cemented it, I think. The first time I watched it in like 5 days.
What?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Over Christmas break, I watched the entire series in like 5 days.
That sounds wholly impossible to me.
It's not. If you don't eat or sleep.
Didn't see much
Holy
Orion in those
shit.
5 days.
Yeah. That's
That was-
unbelievable.
I remember on like the third or fourth day, one of the times you like wandered downstairs to like grab a bowl of food or something and just looked so haggard and then just retreated back upstairs.
Lost.
What a test of stamina, Jesus.
I was truly lost.
The moral of the story was that I was the one who was lost.
Hey, that's better than the actual ending.
Yeah.
Except for if you read a bunch of the forums and rewatch it again because it all makes sense.
For Lost?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, then I have to do
yes. Yes. Anyway, this would get into a whole long conversation.
that. Yeah.
We're getting lost.
Getting lost, yes. Not again. Not again.
What were you doing again? You're going to find people or something?
yeah.
We're in a
Apparently
tavern.
getting
We're
Lost in the crowd.
Yeah. It's like you guys have just been debating Lost while this crowd of people has been just running around you.
Excuse me,
bumping
sir.
into-
Have you seen Lost?
Have you heard the good word?
What? Did you say you're lost? I could point you in the direction. I think tavern, yeah.
Sure.
Sweet.
Sure. Let's
do it. Let's go to a
We always
tavern.
go to tavern. Let's do it. It works.
All right. So you guys start walking down the street and you're pushing your way through people. And the farther you go, you're starting to get into an area where you're seeing shops. Before it was more just like residential buildings. and you see a sign hanging down from one of the building that says the Rusty Spoon.
Let's go in
Sounds-
here.
Sounds about right. Let's do it.
You guys open the door of the Rusty Spoon and step in, and it looks like every other tavern that you've ever been in. Because I don't know about you guys, every time you step in a tavern, I have the exact same picture in my head. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever a different tavern.
I
in my
actually
head.
don't.
Really?
It's
I
different.
picture this one as kind of like a saloon.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of
That's
how I
how,
imagine most of
everyone
them.
looks.
Yeah,
like to
that's
me.
what I've always pictured.
With like a bunch of barrels behind the barkeep.
Yeah.
Like a bunch
I
of
guess
beer
more so like,
taps.
I don't know. I think all the other taverns I've pictured are more like medieval style, and this is like
Okay.
Western saloon.
I would actually say that this one's probably the most medieval because all the buildings are actually made of stone.
Yeah, I don't know why I pictured this one as a saloon.
It looks like the perfect in between of a Western saloon and an old style medieval tavern. It has wooden push doors, but on the inside there's shields and swords on the walls.
Perfect. I kick open the doors.
All right, and the ragtime piano in the corner stops playing as you do that.
Barkeep,
Yes.
my friends and me are thirsty.
Oh, right away. Ales.
What else you got?
We have spirits as well.
Wow. I'll take an ale with a spirit.
Ah, the old spirit ale bomb right away. And the barkeep turns and she taps some beer and then takes out a bottle, fills 3 glasses with spirits, and she pushes it on the bar. And she said, "That'll be 3 gold pieces."
Do you have a food menu too?
But of course. And she shows you a QR code.
Oh, awesome. I pull out Screezel and scan the code.
He bites down on the code, and on your tablet you see a menu pop up.
Oh yeah, I'll take an order of the salad fingers, please.
Nice. Anyone else want food?
No, thank you.
No thanks.
All right, and she walks back into a back room, and you suspect she's preparing food.
Did anyone pay the woman?
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pay through Screez. Just shove some money in his butt.
Did you get my payment?
I don't know what you're proposing, sir.
I put it in the weasel. You should have got it by now.
The way of the future.
Yeah.
Future. Oh my god.
All right, can we look around this tavern?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
23.
All right. So there's a bunch of people in here, but 2 people stand out to you. One is a elf woman who has a bunch of like trinkets woven into her hair, and her hair looks like a rat's nest, and she's pretty like grungy, and she's sitting in the corner and she's making like a little statue out of some like discarded things she found on the floor, and she has like this wide-eyed look. Another person you see is a very well-dressed high elf, and he's sitting in the corner and he's wearing these like silken robes and he's sipping tea.
Well, cheers.
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 Clank.
It's a good show.
Bomb and bomb and drink, and then see which person strikes us as the most appealing to approach.
I spin a bottle. And I'm going to, I guess, flip a coin. I don't have a coin.
You have dice.
You have a D4.
D4.
Even odd.
That's a 1. So the first
Who-
one.
The first person? Okay. So that is the grungy woman in the corner. And before you leave, you are handed your bowl of salad fingers, and the barkeep collects your money.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
What does a bowl of salad fingers look like?
It's like a salady, fingery collection.
Like cooked nettles.
Yeah. It's like green beans that look suspiciously like fingers.
Oh, I thought it'd be like chicken fingers. It'd be like fried balls of salad.
All these are
Breaded salad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bowl of breaded salad.
these are terrible.
Welcome to Omnia. And the barkeep walks away.
All right, let's go talk to that grungy woman in the corner.
Yeah.
Do you want to offer her one of your salad fingers?
Oh, sure. Hi. So I saddle up next to this grungy lady, and I say, I ordered too many salad fingers. Would you like one?
Wow. Oh, wow. These look so beautiful. What's your name?
My name is Duff.
Oh, hey, Duff. My name's Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Can I call you Rub for short?
Okay.
Or Bish?
That sounds good. I
Rubby
kinda
the
like
Bish.
Rubby the Bish.
Hey, Bish.
Wow,
These are my friends. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Jorn?
I'm Orc the Clipboard.
An orc but clipboard.
wow, it's nice to meet you guys. Do you mind if I say a prayer before we eat?
Oh, yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay. I hold my hands.
Oh, okay.
I would grab your fingers.
All right. Holy trash man, king of the gutter, we thank you for this pile of hot garbage. May we relish in its filth and also become trash. Amen. And she lets go of your hands.
Amen.
Amen.
Man, Bish, that was beautiful.
Thank you. I always give thanks to the trash man before meals.
Yeah, give thanks to the Lord our trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it tastes like hot garbage, too, so you'll be pleasantly surprised.
I know, it's perfect. He would love it.
While we eat our salad fingers, Bish, what is your business here in Omnia?
I can't not laugh. Like, I'm one of the worshippers of the great trash man. I collect garbage for him to collect every Thursday.
So this trash man, you see him in person every
No,
Thursday?
never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you just drop off trash for him?
Yeah. Yeah, I rummage through the streets and the tunnels for trash and then bring it up for him to collect.
You just put it in a bin and put
No,
it
in
at the
the
end of your road?
streets.
You just put it in the streets.
Yeah. I build things out of it and I leave piles of trash for him to take. And he takes it every week.
Do you know where he takes it?
Like a garbage man?
Like
No,
the garbage
the
man.
trash man, the garbage man.
She worships the garbage man.
The one and only.
We have a whole church.
Where's your church?
Oh, here and there, anywhere trash collects.
Oh, that's oddly beautiful.
Yeah. And in Omnia, it's everywhere.
The church is?
And the trash.
Apparently, it's a trashy town.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this has been delightful.
Would you like to go search for trash with me?
Tempting. but I might have to pass. We want to meet all the people here in this bar. We've got some business to attend to, and then we'll put some trash out later. How about that?
Perfect.
Let me-
I'll be in the gutters searching around.
Let me ask you one question, Bish. Do you know whereabouts the trash of the castle ends up?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We search around the tunnels all the time for the trash that pours out of the castle.
Oh, yeah? Have any of those tunnels taken you, like, to the castle itself?
Oh, I wouldn't dare get too close to the castle. Even the tunnels are guarded by beasts.
Beasts.
What kind of beasts? Bish?
I don't know if I can say. There's one that has many eyes, I know, that has been talked about in our scriptures.
Okay. That sounds promising, though. And if not that,
Does it?
I mean, yeah, we're looking for routes into the castle, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, either that or, I mean, you asked if there were tunnels going to there, but, like, also, what kind of trash comes out of the castle? Do you get any,
Yeah.
Fancy trash?
Have you happened upon any uniforms, perchance?
Oh, we could go to our stockpile and see.
Yeah, I guess we could search the junkyard. I mean, the rare yard.
It's a trash yard. That's okay
okay.
to say.
Yeah, that's not an offensive word to them.
No.
That's just what it
It
is.
is the holiest of words.
Yeah. We'd be delighted to search your trash piles for uniforms if you allow us.
Of course. Our trash is your trash. And anything that you don't have or don't want, we can bring to the trash man. Praise be.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Follow me.
Okay.
And she gets up and she takes Yenri's hands and she starts skipping out the door.
Got some real greasy hands there, Bish.
As the trash man would like. And so she's skipping down the street with you, Yenri, and like just pushing people aside. She's like, "So why are you in Omnia? Seems that you're not familiar with our little town."
No, we're just we're entrepreneurs. Looking to
Ooh.
establish our business in a larger market.
Wow. And is it trash collecting?
It's metal resale.
Ooh.
So kind of, yeah.
Very nice. I think the trash man would love that. Or no, the trash man would hate that.
Real 180 there.
Because he wants the trash?
I would assume. But I guess maybe things of that nature are too valuable to be real garbagey trash.
That's the way to look at it. See? It's not really trash. So we can't be giving it to the trash man because
We don't
want
want to dirty up all our trash with non-trash.
Exactly. We have to remove
Wow.
the non-trash.
You are going to love this church.
Good.
All right, so you guys are skipping down the streets. And
Are
then
we
you-
still in are Puff and I still in the saloon, or did we follow?
I assume you came with me.
followed.
Oh, okay.
Did you just let me get pulled away by a crazy trash hag and not follow me?
he said Bish and Yenri were skipping down the street. I was like, are we there?
He's like, Henry's
Skip
got
behind.
this.
Just wait in the bar until they're done.
You follow that avenue.
Were we supposed to follow them?
She looks trustworthy, right? To give away our smallest friend to.
All right, so you guys are skipping down a ways, and then eventually you come across like a just normal looking alleyway, and you turn down it, and you're skipping down. It's getting darker and darker, and at the very end, you see this like big pile of trash on the right, and you see Bish go over, and she stands next to him. And is like, "Let us enter the trash," and she like Scrooge McDuck dives into it.
We just gotta go in there.
Did it look like there was any resistance when she jumped in?
Hey, maybe a little bit. No, she just
All right.
dove and her head stuck in and she just stopped talking. And she was just, the rest of her is still just sticking out of the trash pile.
This is how she has her religious experience. She just huffs trash and
Just ostriches her head into the trash. Yeah.
So was there any resistance?
Okay. Maybe this is like a platform 9 3/4 situation. You just gotta believe hard enough that you'll make it through the trash.
hopefully.
All right. Trash ho. And Yenri dives into the same location that she went.
Roll an athletics check.
8.
Okay. So you jump in and you basically like hit and it feels hard and you get like half your body and your legs are sticking out and you're just sitting there and you're face to face with Bish and she's just like curled up in a ball like right on the other side staring at you. She's like, "This is nice, right?"
I don't quite understand.
I just wanted you guys to touch the trash before we go into the church.
This isn't the church?
Nope. And she gets up and gets out of the trash.
Yenri flails for a while trying to get his upper half out of this trash.
And she
And then
looks at
casts prestidigitation on himself to clean his upper half.
and she looks at you as like, "Now you can't enter the church."
Does that mean they can't enter the church either?
No, you have to touch the trash.
Okay. Yenri rubs the back of his hand back
How
on
much?
the trash pile.
How much trash?
Like, just touch it.
All right, poke the trash.
All right, and you get a little dirty bits on your fingers.
Yeah.
You dirty bits.
Puff dips his toes in, I guess.
All right, and Bish smiles and she's like, "Okay, we can enter now." And she turns the other direction and walks through a door on the other side.
And we follow.
All right. So you guys enter in, and it looks like a big old abandoned church. And there's like trash piles up against the walls where the stained glass windows used to be. And you see a bunch of people in here that are also very derelict looking. And they're rummaging around the trash. And you see some people like making sculptures. And in the very front of this area is a large altar. And behind it is a giant statue that's made out of garbage of a man holding like a giant waste bin. And you see a larger gentleman standing under it, and he's like standing at the altar and he has his hands raised up and he's kind of like whispering to himself.
Wow, yeah, this is real great.
Right?
It's a lot
It's
of
really
trash.
trashy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Wow. You guys are too kind. Everyone here is going to absolutely love you. I want you to meet the head of our church, Detritus up here.
Detritus.
Okay.
So she runs forward to the altar and tugs at the sleeve of the man who's like reading out of the book, and he turns towards Bish and gives her a hug, and she's pointing at you, and he looks over and like waves you over.
Hello, sir. You are Detritus, I presume?
Yeah. Yeah. I am Detritus. I'm the head of the church here. Praise the trash man.
Yeah, praise trash man.
Yeah, so what can I do you for? We're in the middle of a very large sacrament right now. We're gathering the trash. It's Wednesday, Thursday's our holy day.
Trash pickup day?
Yes, exactly. The sacrament of the pickup.
Yeah, I'm going to let Puffer Yenri take this one. So I wanted to talk to a different person at the bar. I mean, I'm gonna let Ron and Duff take it.
Ron?
Close. Hi, detritus. Very nice to meet you. Wondering what your policy is on searching your trash.
Well, we do organize our trash because we only want trash to be able to give to the trash man. So there are some items that we must discard.
Perfect. Can we look at the trash? The trash of the trash? The rejects.
But of course, yeah, in the back room here, we have our non-trash.
That's the word. Thank you.
What do you do with all that?
Oh, we throw it out on the streets, but not in the place with the other trash.
Seems like a solid system there.
Yeah,
They just let it bake for a while until it becomes trash.
It's not done yet.
They pick it up later.
Yeah.
it's the devil's pickup area.
Well, yeah, we'd love to take a look if you don't mind.
That would be perfect. We like to keep ourselves clean here and not tempt ourselves with the worldly items, only the filthy ones.
Nice and clean.
All right, let me show you the works here. And he walks over behind the altar and opens up another door. And you're staring into a room that has a lot of like shiny objects in it.
Oh. What kind of stuff you got in here, detritus?
Oh, anything that people discard that maybe shouldn't have been, could have been reused or recycled. Not pure trash. A lot of fancy stuff comes down from the castle, and frankly, we don't know what to do with it.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Can we look around and see if there are any, maybe some armor, maybe some weapons, anything that sticks out to us?
Some clipboards.
So roll a perception check.
I got a 1. Well, 4.
14.
12.
All right, so you're digging around, and Orc and Yenri, you find some items that are basically parts of guards' armor, like you saw. They're in pretty rough shape, though. Some dings, a little bit of rust here and there.
Nothing a little elbow grease couldn't fix up.
Yeah. Are any of us proficient in, like, blacksmithery?
I'm sure not.
Not that I know of.
So we gotta find one that might be willing to do some
Some work.
fixing
Yeah.
for us.
Do we find like enough for a full suit of armor or just like various pieces?
You find maybe like enough for a suit and a half in the areas that you're looking.
Are they all? What size?
One size fits all.
Just depends where you strap it.
Yep.
Oh, and you find a clipboard as well.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, let me try dressing up in one of the full suit. How do I look?
Wow, that's fast.
Oh, you ask? I think you look great.
Yeah. Yeah. Look like a rusty man.
Yeah, you're basically the spitting image on one of the guards. But like I said, you have some dents in it. It could use a polishing for sure.
You think we need to get this polished up?
Well,
I mean, I'm sure we could find
a blacksmith.
a blacksmith in this town that would be willing to do it for the right price.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Yeah.
And even if one of us, I guess, gets in and then can let the other ones in, I don't know.
The prophecy foretold all of us.
Yeah. We have a suit and
true.
a half. I'm about a half a person, so maybe I'm covered.
You're just like a sliding torso.
Like the dad and Onward, just legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can just wrap me up in a little cloth and say that you had to bring your kid to work today, because
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is his night costume.
That's adorable.
Works for me.
Yeah.
cool. Let's go find a blacksmith.
Awesome.
Detritus, where might we
Yeah.
find a blacksmith in town?
Oh, you probably want to go to the metals quarter in the merchant area. There's like they sell gold and silver. There's blacksmiths there. The whole lot.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, sir. If we find any trash along the way, we'll be sure to pile it appropriately in the street.
We would greatly appreciate that.
Praise be
So-
the trash.
Yes, may the trash be with you.
Yeah, under his eye, full of trash.
Dope, sick. All right, see you later, guys.
I don't know about that church.
Definitely seems like something the castle started.
Yeah. With a very specific purpose. And it kind of got out of hand.
Well, the idea, instead of hiring a janitorial staff, they created a church.
Wouldn't be the first
Not a
time.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, that's brilliant.
All right, so you guys make your way out of the church through the piles of trash, and Bish waves goodbye to you as you head out the door.
Goodbye, Bish.
Bye, Bish.
Babyish.
Later. All right, and you emerge back into the streets, and when Detritus was talking about the metal quarter, he pointed like north of where you guys were. So you're currently on the streets, and you're in like a merchant area, or you're in the like kind of bar district right now. But up ahead, you can see some like food vendors and stuff like that.
That way?
Yes.
Let's go that way.
To the food?
Yeah, to the merchants. We're going to go past the food.
Oh, okay.
Unless you
Probably
want
still-
more salad
still-
fingers.
Does anything smell good?
Everything smells like salad fingers.
Oh,
The whole city smells like salad fingers.
Can you not smell, Puff?
no, I don't have a nose.
Really?
That is false.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
You don't have a protruding nose, but you still have nostrils.
I have nostrils, yes. So I wasn't wrong. I don't have a nose.
Yeah. I was thinking at first that salamanders like smell through their skin, but I think they breathe through their skin, not smell.
They might taste too.
Both?
Maybe.
Through their feet? That almost sounds like something I've heard before.
Yeah.
That would be awful. You just taste everything you're walking on?
Yeah.
Really?
I think that's a thing with some animals.
Feel like flies maybe do that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to look this up and get back.
We're
with you
spreading a
people.
lot of misinformation right now. Yeah.
Hey, it's election season. What the fuck else are you supposed to do?
Join the club.
Yeah. Bandwagon.
All right. Yeah, let's try to forge on through the food stalls.
All right. So you're walking by and there's a lot of really good smelling things. There's also a lot of salad fingery smelling things. You make your way past all of these steaming food carts, and you start to make your way through an area that's like all textiles. There's a bunch of clothes laying out. You see curtains and sheets and blankets and things like that, and they're all hanging in the streets and people are looking at them. And past that, you come to an area where you start to see vendors selling metal items. So you see a bunch of vases and cups and things made out of gold and silver, and up ahead you can hear the clanging of a blacksmith's hammer against an anvil.
Aha!
Hark.
Yeah, that
hammer.
sounds like what we need.
Yeah.
We approach the smithery.
All right, so at the smithery there is a large orc, and he has a hammer, and he's currently like hitting a sword on the anvil, and he throws in the fire again and dips it in water, and he starts hitting it again. I don't remember how a blacksmith makes its swords. It's something of those three combinations. And he looks up at you and he says, "I'm hard at work here. Can I help you with something?"
What does he look like? Is he cooler than me?
Is he cooler than you?
Yeah.
And he looks a little cooler than you. He's a little bit more buff because he's a blacksmith. He's got no tum-tum like you have. And he has a bunch of earrings lining one ear, and he's smoking a cigarette.
Earrings. Ah, man, this guy's cool.
Yeah, Andy's smoking.
All right, I suck in my belly and say, hello, hey man, we need we need to employ your services.
You got some metal items you need a hammer in?
Yeah, we just need to fix up these few things here. They're a little worn.
And he takes a look at you and he kind of like lowers his eyes at you as he looks over to the thing. He has a concerned look on his face.
We can make it worth your while.
Roll a persuasion check.
Nat 20.
Oh.
All right. So he looks to his left and right, and he motions for you to follow him. And he kind of opens up a curtain on the building that he was standing in front of, and he walks inside. And you follow him in, and he looks at you for a second. He's like, "Those are guards armor right there. How'd you come across these exactly? It's a mighty hefty fine for you to be hauling those around. You get in a lot of trouble."
Like I said, we'll make it worth your while. And I jingle my coin sack.
Oh there, bud.
He said worth your while.
I jingle my sack at him.
All right. So that's a good time to cut this episode, I think. Right there. A nice cliffhanger.
What will happen?
So he's standing there, and you're shaking your gold pouch at him, and he says, "It's gonna be 100 platinum to fix those up."
Well, that's hefty, but I think we can do that.
You got yourself
All
a
right.
deal.
Well, I'm gonna take this back into the back room. I can't be doing this out on the streets. It's like I should be able to fix it up pretty quickly, polish it up nice for you, and send you on your way. I'll take 50 platinum down right now.
You got it. Pay the man, Ron.
It's okay. Yorn. Why do? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I throw him 50 platinum.
All right, and he snatches it out of the air. He says, he's like, I'll be about 15 minutes. And he walks back into the back room, and you start hearing some hammering. And you guys are left there for a moment.
All right, so what are we doing about the second half?
Well, so Duffman here has disguised self, and then
Let's find the dry cleaning.
what?
The night's dry cleaning, and we'll steal.
The knights get
For
their
the
armor dry
armor?
cleaned.
Yeah.
Everyone knows they just go through the car wash.
So you're discussing for a while about what to do with that, and then eventually the blacksmith comes back out and he hands you the armor. It's nice and polished up. The dents are gone, and it looks like a brand new, like standard knight's suit of armor.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I promise all my work is done to the utmost quality.
That sure looks like it.
Perfect. I will take my other 50 platinum. And he holds out his hands in a gimme motion.
Gimme.
Duff, pay the man.
Oh, all right. I give him the 50 platinum.
All right. And he collects and he's like, now get out of here. I can't have you.
Can I get some of those earrings too?
Yeah, I got a couple sitting here. There'll be another 3 platinum.
Whoa. All right. Yeah, I'll do it.
Earrings.
It's pretty cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, seeing as you have spent none so far, Orc.
And he hands you a bunch of earrings that require piercing.
Oh.
Oh, I'll pierce those ears for you, Orc.
All right.
Give me a knife.
I don't think I have a knife. I have a javelin.
Oh,
God.
give me the javelin.
You're going to gauge your ears?
I think it's pronounced gouge. He's gonna gouge his ears. Yeah, I have a dagger if you want it. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. All right.
A
Orc.
rapier's pretty thin, too.
It is. You can take my rapier.
Yeah, let's rapier those ears.
I don't want it on my ears.
What?
What? I'm sorry, what?
I'm just kidding. Pierce my ears.
All right, you got 5 of them.
All right, I'll put your ear down on the anvil here.
God.
Your earlobe, that is.
Yeah, I got 5. I want them all the way up the side.
Yeah, so put
The
your,
blacksmith is just looking at you and is like, what are you doing?
just butt out, man. You got a thing going.
We paid you
All right,
100.
you're right. I do want to watch this. I do want to watch
Earned
this.
this.
All right. Do you put your ear down?
Oh, I thought you said you put my ear down. Yeah, I do.
Oh, I grab your face and I put your ear down. And I take the javelin and I step up onto
Wait.
the.
I thought we were going to use the rapier.
Oh, fine. I take the
Wait,
rapier.
Puff, you have a crossbow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do, and I have 5 bolts.
Yes.
Here, I'll stand on the other side of the tent, and you pierce my ear.
I was so good at the candlestick
Yeah.
challenge.
It's like shooting an apple off your head, but your ear is the apple.
You are actually shooting the person. That's the goal.
Oh my god. I guess dealer's choice. Which would you prefer, Orc?
Well, I don't want to die. So,
Okay. So I guess we'll nix the crossbow. Although I am a really good shot.
Are you? You've got true shot.
Yeah, I do have
That
true
worked
strike.
out really well last
Yeah,
time.
it didn't work last time, but yeah, sure.
All right, let's
No.
try one. I believe in you.
You want to try one with the crossbow?
Yeah, I'm going to hold my lobe out.
Okay. Wow, you got really long lobes. Okay, let's do this.
He does
All right.
have like elf-like ears. There's a lot of surface area with
That's
those bad
true.
boys.
All right, I step back to the other side of the tent.
Okay, so you're like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And I stand
Why?
in front of something where the arrow won't just shoot through the tent and hit other people.
All right, you're standing in front of a wooden post that's holding
Perfect.
the tent up, and you put your ear in front of said wooden post.
All right, and I cast True Strike. You ready,
All
Orc?
right, roll,
We should
make an
be-
attack roll.
We should be charging for this.
Yeah, hear ye, hear ye. Gather round.
Shh, don't bring
wanna-
attention to us.
no, no.
Oh, it's like you want to see some street performance? Oh,
You guys are messed up. I love it.
first one's a 19.
Okay.
All right. So you take aim with your crossbow and you let a bolt fly and it goes and just goes straight through Orc's lobe at the bottom and it creates a very large hole. And he's currently pinned to the wooden post.
Oh, you did it.
Oh my god, that was awesome. I was pretty sure I was going to mess.
Yeah.
And the blacksmith is clapping in the corner like, oh, again.
Again?
Oh.
Oh, no.
We got 4 more. I'll take the rapier to the last of them.
That hole looks a little big. You might be able to fit like all 5 in that hole.
It's like
Could
a
do
key
that.
ring.
Just like a big bouquet of rings.
Key
and-
ring. Yeah.
Do it.
Or I could just chain them all together and have a chain ring hanging off my ear.
Off your
cool.
massive hole.
Sounds like a weak point for enemies.
You should like do like a chain like from your nose to your ear, like dangling along your cheek. That'd look badass.
No, I don't want that.
No, you don't want to go Xerxes style?
Oh, that is Xerxes, isn't it? All right, hit my nostril, Puff.
All right, I'll use the crossbow on his nose.
All right,
I think that's a lobotomy.
Oh, we should probably get moving. Just pierce the rest and get those rings in there.
Okay. Yeah, I take the rapier and I stab him 4 more times in the ear.
All right,
With the glee.
roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Oh, well, 14.
That's what you got?
I got 14, yeah.
All right. All right, so you go and you stab, and it's a little bit off, and it breaks the skin between, like, on the ear, so there's just a slash in the ear. It's not a hole.
On all of them, or
On 2 of them.
The other one's an 18.
Okay, so you add 2 more holes above it. So you've got 2 just wounds, like cuts in your earlobe, and then you've got 4 more near the top.
it's fine. Just place the rings there, and I'll use my vampire.
Oh yeah, you got a couple dermals.
Oh, did it just suck up your own blood? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it healed my stab wound, so that's the only way I know that it works right now.
Okay.
So can you guys
Yeah.
hold those rings in there?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We just sort of stick a couple rings and
Into the
Orc's
bloody
open
mass of
wound.
flesh. Yeah.
And I start rubbing the amulet on my wounds.
All right, it starts sucking the blood out of it, and the flesh like fuses over the rings, and you now have 5 piercings in your ear.
How's it look?
Surprisingly good.
yeah, looks pretty great.
Yo, man, you're looking good.
Thanks, brother.
Orc, I think you
You're
look
welcome,
cooler
brother.
than him now.
Thanks, bro.
And he hands you a cigarette.
And I say, no thanks, man. I don't smoke. And I
He's like,
leave.
whoa, that was so cool.
Coolest.